Personally, I'm very, very committed to justice and advocacy. I always want to use my legal and political platforms and skills to uplift people, to change people's lives. My name is Jackson. I'm a barrister, and I'm also a local councillor of a local government. My father served in the public sector in Singapore. My mother was an Indonesian Chinese. Both of them shaped my understanding of what public service meant. I was helping make legal decisions, legal strategy about how to help individuals and companies. And I've come to realize actually, in the British society, there tends to be a lack of understanding of British Chinese communities and business environment. And that sparked my transition into politics. I think that, to really effect change, I need to bring our, British Chinese point of view into, government. The real key point here, I think, when you're balancing many balls in the air, you need to be very, very organized. So I rely on productivity tools like this, daily checklists, notes, to have my notes synced, onto the cloud. The information that I put onto my tablet is then synced onto my wider platform, allowing me to manage responsibilities when I'm traveling between the office, the court, where I'm a politician, or even during international travel. For example, one weekend I could be knocking on hundreds of doors, talking to each resident about what's happening within a certain neighbourhood. That requires me to walk long distances, work outdoors. So I wouldn't want to carry too much stuff around. But having a tablet that allows me to read in sort of outdoors, allows me to work quite quickly, I bring it along just to note down, house number 5. What do they think about the local, school? What do they think about local road repairs? So that allows me then, it's automatically synced onto a cloud where my political assistants can access those notes almost in real-time basis. So that's very helpful for me. I'm actually quite old. So I grew up using the pen and the fountain pen and the pencil to take notes. And even through university, in the early parts of my career, it was very much handwriting stuff. So I really like this tablet because its realistic paper-like approach allows me to write quite naturally along with its great pen. And it's great for me reading long sessions of legal documents or political documents without causing eye strain. So in fast-paced environments like during a court hearing, I'm able to jot down stuff quite quickly without worrying about running out of paper. It then allows me to basically cross-reference, quite easily by search or conversion into text. So I think this blend of traditional writing and intelligent technology really, helps me be efficient. 3-in-1 color modes, which, like I said, adapts to different diverse scenarios. You have the natural color mode, which is very bright, vivid, true to colors for multimedia. And then there is the light color mode, which is sort of gentle, I think, low saturation display for prolonged comfort, but it's colored. And then you have the e-ink sort of, mode, which is classic black and white, is very much like effectively paper. So the sharing between these modes with a simple click of the button allows me to move seamlessly from different working environments, because quite often I'm walking and talking and looking at documents at the same time. I've also discovered this function where you can press the pen and then automatically brings you straight into the note writing function. For me, I think an intelligent ecosystem is very important. It allows notes, documentation, drawings, photos to be synced and integrated with the cloud. It allows collaboration between different users. And ultimately, this is how a note-taking ecosystem can revolutionize productivity, because it simplifies the way we work. It simplifies workflow for all kinds of users, whether it's professionals like myself, students, or even creative minds.